Good morning, friends. It is super early. I still have the Christmas lights on. We got a road trip. We're going to Frankenmuth because we have to pick up our Thanksgiving dinner, but most importantly, we've got some work to do today. Because the Holiday Mixtape is coming out on Friday, the 21st. One of these things that I've made, and the only way to make sure that it's perfect is to take it for a ride. So we've arrived, obviously, in Frankenmuth at the Bavarian Inn to grab our Thanksgiving dinner, and you're thinking to yourself, Eric, why did you need to take that playlist for a car ride? That is an excellent question. So undoubtedly, you've had this moment many times in your life where your favorite song comes on, you're with your friends, you're with your family, the windows go down, the volume goes up, and you guys start singing, right? And for the 20 years that I worked in radio, I would do the exact same thing because in my office, it was very hard to get the feel of a song. Couldn't be loud enough, I couldn't feel it enough, it needed to go in the car. And it wasn't until my friend Mark Friskus is like, yeah man, the industry calls that the car test. You record a song, it sounds okay in the studio, but you can't quite get the feel of it till you get in a vehicle and start going. And thus why we're in Frankenmuth, because after 21 years of making holiday mixtapes, I can get it pretty close. But I need the car test to make sure the sequencing is right. What's the sequencing? That's the order of the songs to make sure that the vibe matches at the beginning the same way it does at the end, so you listen to the playlist all the way through. It's not just a hodgepodge of songs just thrown in any order. There's a story happening here. So in 1999, why did I even start this? So in 1999, I was in a different place in my life. And so when the holidays came around, the idea of a Christmas card seemed really weird because why would you want a photo of me? You wouldn't. And so what could I give you that you would want to get from me and use again and again? And I've always loved music and this thing just seemed natural. So thus, the Holiday Mixtape was born. As a matter of fact, this is one of the original versions of the Holiday Mixtape when I used to put them on CD and actually mail them to people. This company that put out these decorative CDs, I absolutely loved them and they were a lifesaver. So this is one of the original versions. Now it's on Spotify, and typically I do not go track by track and tell you what you're about to experience because I want you to do that on your own. Jump in, jump out, listen to all of it, listen to 2 songs, whatever you're gonna do, I want you to do that on your own. Except for this year, because the first song on the mixtape, I'm pretty sure is gonna cut off a lot of you and you'll be like, not my jam, I'll catch year 22. So very quickly, I want you to know I was grabbed by the film Tenet and it hasn't let me go, and most specifically, the music in Tenet, which is done by Ludwig Göransson, who also did Black Panther and all of the music for The Mandalorian. So you can guess that I'm super into this dude. One of the reasons that I start the playlist with Rainy Night in Tallinn is because the movie Tenet is a palindrome. 10, 10, right? And the third act of the movie is the same thing. A time sequence of 10 minutes going in opposite directions. I feel like Rainy Night in Tallinn is a bit of a palindrome, probably not perfect, but it feels like the amount of times I've listened to it, you could listen to it in both directions and end up in the same place. And there's just something about this song that I cannot shake, which is why I wanted to start it. Plus, I was fascinated to find out that if you listen very closely in the beginning, they have looped some phrases from Travis Scott's song that's actually at the end of the soundtrack in the beginning of this track to kind of wrap up the soundtrack in a bit of a palindrome start and beginning sort of thing. So that is why I start with an 8-minute orchestral piece. I didn't want to tune a lot of you out, I guess, but I did want to let you know there's a very good reason why I started with that one, because for whatever reason, that movie was big for me. 1, because I got to get back in a theater and see it, and 2, the music, man, it just grabbed me. So we start there and we travel on for 1 hour and 47 minutes, and I hope you have as much fun listening as I did making. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Year 21 of the Holiday Mixtape requires scotch and a cheers. Happy holidays, friends.